people. I'm happy that again you're in this channel so that we continue discussing about issue to do with money and how we can use our money. So if you have noticed that in our previous videos we talk about budgeting and wise spending in order to save money, but today I have the basic way that you can use to cut a lot of daily spending and save money daily or monthly. But before we proceed on, I want to ask you if you can hit on that subscription button and show us some love by subscribing. And also, if you don't mind, you can also hit on the notification bell so that any video that we upload in this channel, you'll be the first one to get. And even if you like and also share, that's another thing that if you can do that, you'll also be helping us to get to many people and tell them how they can use their money in a wise way. So today I have come up with some good way, the tips that you can use to save money daily, and it's going to be so great for you. So we have mentioned in previous video about paying yourself first and subscribing some of the apps. Remember that in the other video we were talking about unsubscribing either Amazon app from your phone if you have problem with uh, uh, inflation creep or financial creep. Uh, there's so many things that we talked about, but today I have a very basic tip that you can use, and it is going to help you to cut the cost of spending. So one of the tip is do it yourself mindset. Have you noticed that doing it yourself can save you some money? For instance, instead of ordering food, then cook your food. Instead of going to the barber shop to shave your hair, then you can ask your spouse to do it for you, or you can do it by yourself. Uh, Instead of going to the shop, to sending someone to buy you stuff from the, because I know we have some apps in our phones that you can just hit on it and someone goes to the store and do everything for you and they bring it on your door. Then you can spare a day and go to the store and buy the things that you want to get. I can give you a personal testimony or what I did. I went to Google because I wanted to paint our room, and not even the room, I wanted to paint the whole house interior. And I went to the Google to see the nearby painter, someone who can do the painting for me. But the cost was too much because they needed $1,000 for them to do that work. But what I did, I just went to the YouTube and I Googled how to do painting and how to mix the colors and everything. And there was a great teaching in YouTube that direct me exactly what I should do. And I did everything and I have saved my 1,000 US dollar, which I could have paid it to somewhere. So those are the basic things that you need to do. You realize we use a lot of money in people giving us services. I'm not saying that we don't need to ask them to help us because they're also depending on them coming to do those services for us to pay them, and also they can also cater for their families and other things. And also sometimes it's also good just to have someone to do it for you. But I'm talking about this because it's not that you need to do it every time, but sometimes if you want to save or to get money, do another things that you want to do, then it's better if you can have do it myself mindset. Another thing that you need to do is you have to spend only on things that are important, not because of the sales or deals. If you understand about sale, you realize that many company will create sale to attract customer, And when you go there, you find yourself spending more than you expecting to spend. In marketing, I think that could be a psychological way of attracting customer to come and buy the commodity or a product, uh, what they have already brought. It's another way of getting customer to also buy those commodity that they have. Another thing that you need to, the tip that you have to use is not to buy new if possible. I'm not saying that you get rid of buying new completely, but what I'm saying is you try to, if for example, if you're buying a car for personal use, just going to the store, going to the church, and just within your state, then you don't need to go in for the new car. So what people do mostly, they uh, get the car from the dealership, especially those which were maybe leased, and then now they want to get rid of it. Or if you can go to this renter company, sometimes they want to sell their cars and they want to bring in new. So you'll find that those cars are maybe they are old, like 2 years or 3 years, and they have better mileage, they have warrant. So if you can go for them, then you will have at least lower the money that you will be losing through interest and other things. So that's another way that you can use that is going to help you. But if you're buying a car for business, for example, you want to do Uber, you want to do Lyft, or you want to do anything, or maybe transportation, then if you go for the new, then there is no problem. I'm saying this because some the car can be a liability and also it can be an asset. So if it's a liability that gets out money for you just to have for your own personal and you have to pay every month, then assume that you get at least older car that has still warrant and you pay it cash, that you will be able to use it in all your personal things, and the money that you could be paying as a car note, then you can use it to save, and it can help you to do 1 2 3 things about maybe your retirement or many investment and other things. So that will be great. So I'm not saying that don't go for the new, but it's according to you. But this is the way that I do, that I know it can help you if you go in, that whatever you buy, for example, if it's a car and if for your personal use, you can go for the car that it has mileage, but it's not more mileage, and it still have warrant, and if you can be able to pay it cash, it will be so good because you're not going to pay interest. So you're not going to treat your car as a liability. Another thing, the last thing that you need to do is open account, and don't ask for a debit card in one of those accounts, that you can also talk to your employer about it, so that the deduction can be made from your paycheck directly to that account, and that account, it doesn't have a debit card, because sometimes when we have debit card, we get more tempted in buying stuff. So if the account, the money goes to the account, that you can go monthly check on it. If you need money there, you can just withdraw from the counter. Then you will find that you're going to get rid of temptation of withdrawing all the money from that saving account. So those are the things that I've prepared today, and I want to believe that it's going to be great for you and it's going to help you to save money. But one thing that I want to request of you, if you can hit on that subscription button, you'll be showing us love, and it will be so great. And if you can hit on that notification bell, any video that we upload in this channel, you'll be the first one to get. And also remember, if you like and share, it's so great, because you're increasing the viewer in our channel, and also helping us also for the YouTube to recommend our channel to many other people. And about that, you'll be also helping some of your friends. I know all that we have done here, maybe you know everything, but I want to believe that maybe your friend doesn't know, and maybe is really asking himself, how am I going to save money? If you can use those 3 tips, it's going to be very great to help you to save at least some money in during your month or whatever, maybe bi-weekly or others. So thank you very much. I want to say God bless you, and thank you always to support us in our channel. I say God bless you. Thank you.